in the air for a moment, much in the way that Saoirse's rock does not. And I need everybody to roll initiative. Shout out to Douglas Adams.
Yes. Oh, by all means. Okay.
Okay. Oh, it's a 4.
Oh.
It looks like a 1.
Saoirse.
6.
Nice. Magnus.
21.
Excellent. Brody.
15.
And
Maybe.
Arexovir.
18.
Nice.
So everybody rolled pretty good then, huh?
Yeah, everybody.
Okay.
Everybody.
Here's what I'm going to do. Since Saoirse sort of kicked all of this off,
But he who throws the first rock.
you guys are going to have a surprise round, but I'm going to start at the bottom with Saoirse since she acted first, and then we'll go back to the top, run through the rest of you, and then reset at the top of the round.
Cool.
So,
Okey-dokey.
go ahead and make your attack
Roll for rock.
Roll for rock.
Nice.
Hey!
Must be the money.
22?
22 hits.
If you want to go and throw a rock with me in the head of this guy who's an NPC.
Very good.
Have you considered Bard?
No.
Never.
Actually.
7?
7 damage. Nice.
To, I guess, the back of the head.
Yeah, he takes it in the side of the head. It clinks against the very rusted metal helmet that he's wearing and knocks it to
That's
the side a
almost
little bit. He like stumbles into the wall next to him as it hits. That's going to be Magnus.
Are there any of them that look like they're tougher than the other ones? Or do they all look relatively of equal toughness?
Make an insight check as a free action.
What's their toughness meter?
Insight, you say? Gentleman's 9.
9.
What about a scoundrel's 9?
They
What would that get us?
they all look about the same level of beefy.
All right. In that case, whatever one Brody is eyeing aggressively, I'm going to hit with hold person.
Excellent. Yeah, I'd say that would probably be the one wearing your bag of holding.
All right. Don't hit the bag. Or the strap.
That is...
It's magic.
We don't know anything about it. You didn't tell us.
Oh,
That is true.
shit.
That's why I said don't hit the bag.
What type of saving throw is this again?
I believe it's wisdom, but I will check for you real quick.
Does anything have, like, intelligence saving throws?
Yeah. I can't think of any spells specifically off the top of my head, but I know that saving against a mind flayer's like
That's why I never nail it.
mind blast.
Wisdom saving throw.
That's a 14.
That is not good enough.
Nice.
I summon like Sparkwind's essence, and then I
yeah.
fling it at them, and it like surrounds them like bindings.
Yeah.
and
It actually
holds
like
them. Well, since I'm not using my wand in this case, I can actually whatever.
Yeah.
And-
yeah,
but
you make
I'll
your
just use
hand
like
gestures.
I'll just use like my finger in this case. Hold them.
Oh
rigid.
yeah, and yeah, the spark winds like come actually over, like wisp over Arctic's shoulder from down the hallway and wrap around your finger and then mirror themselves on the guy's body as he is pulled tense and he is paralyzed. Correct?
Yeah.
Rough. So
Rough.
he automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws. Attack rolls against him have advantage, and any attack that hits is a critical hit if you are in melee range. Oh, I forgot about your friends. I should add them.
Oh yeah, we got a whole bunch of people.
You do. That's
We're always doing this.
Broden. Dang, natural 20 for Alvir. That's gonna be
On who?
up there.
Oh.
Alvir.
Initiative.
The branch
Yeah.
manager.
I'm gonna pop back up to Alvir. He should have gone before Magnus with his 24 initiative. He's still working with the
Makeshift bow and arrow.
makeshift bow and the dulled stick arrows. But he's gonna fire 2 of those. Yeah, fuck it, we're just gonna go for that guy.
Hell yeah, dog.
So 2 attacks with advantage. First one definitely hits. Second one definitely hits with a natural 19.
Oh.
25 points of damage total.
Yeah, dog. I actually, can I play as Alvy?
Backup
Alvy
character unlocked.
becomes your henchman.
So yeah, this guy's dead.
Oh,
Or rather, he's unconscious. He's knocked
Yeah.
unconscious as Alvi domes him with both arrows. They both make a loud ping sound off of his helmet. The second one takes him right in the forehead, and he collapses and falls.
fantastic.
We're aiming for a
against the wall.
pacifist round.
That is going to be Arik.
I was watching all of this happen. This dude gets absolutely domed.
Yeah, there's two more guys that are watching all of this happen. They start standing up. One of them reaches down and grabs the mace that was leaning next to the table next to him. The other stands and grabs the weapon that was leaning against the table next to him, and as he lifts it, you see your family's ancestral axe.
I'm gonna take a dagger and just immediately stab whoever's closest to me. I don't know if that's
It would be
mace guy or
the guy with the mace is who would be
mace
closest.
guy. Okay, like I am just staring at the guy with my axe and just like stabbing the dude next to me.
Go for
Are
it.
you still in disguise?
Yes, oh,
Really good.
1000%. Just like I want my axe stabbed. Oh no. So sad. That's an 8 to hit.
8 does not hit. He sees the blow coming and brings up the mace just in time to deflect it out of the way.
I'm gonna scream, I want my axe, and then I'm gonna cast spiritual weapon.
Yeah.
That's the first time that this has ever happened to me. And my a spiritual version of my axe is going to like come up out of the ground, out of dust, and swirl into existence. I think this one's going to look like roots and twigs coming together.
Hell yeah.
Alvia like that.
I think you can attack with that on this turn as well.
Yes.
That probably does drop your disguise self because I believe it's concentration.
It is not. And
It's
disguise
not
self is not concentration.
Oh, shit.
Either, which is crazy. It just lasts an
Spiritual
hour
weapon
or an
isn't-
hour.
Broken.
Concentration?
No.
No, I guess
That's
not.
awesome.
Because it's a level 2.
That's why
Hell yeah.
when I played a cleric, it's like every round.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
and-
It's a weapon. Huh?
at the
That,
ready.
And it's a bonus action, too.
Uh-huh.
So it's sick as fuck. Okay, so I missed the stab, but this axe is going to appear behind the guy and swing on him.
Yeah, go for it.
So it's a 19 hit.
19 does hit.
Okay, thank you.
It's all coming up Arixavi.
For 8 damage.
Yeah, he like arches his back as the axe, this ethereal axe of twigs slashes across his like between his shoulder blades, and he like lets out a yelp and
He's
stumbles
like
forward.
probably thinks he's so cool because he dodged the
Yeah.
dagger. But axe time, baby.
Does that end your turn, Arixavia?
It does.
Okay.
Actually, no. Can I? I want to move towards the guy with my actual axe.
Yeah, for sure. You can kind of like you can maneuver yourself around this guy. They were sitting at like a little round table. They were playing
I'm gonna
dice.
jump over the table.
Oh hell yeah! Make an athletics check just to see if you lose any movement.
Other than that's funny.
You fly.
Absolutely feral.
Yeah, you watch as Arixavir in the visage of this sickly guard that was giving you slop downstairs that has no legs anymore.
He's fine.
Just like does a perfect aerial leap. Like your head stays in the same place and your legs just go over to the other side of the table.
Incredible.
Hell yeah.
Gyroscopically remarkable.
That is my turn.
Nice. Broden, the lupine shifter, you see he kind of like gets down. He's got this really ragged shirt that has mostly been eaten away by like bugs and things down here, and is just like covered in like brown smudges, very dirty looking dude. But you see his fur sprouts from like his shoulders and down his back, and a little bit of a mane almost around like his face and neck where the hair from his head grows down. This really dark black fur appears in his snout. It's like watching a werewolf transformation only get halfway and then stop.
Like the old Wolfman versus like modern werewolf type stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And he quickly rushes. You can hear the sound of his like toenails that have elongated scratching across the floor as he is going to rush around. He doesn't get into the thick of combat, but he draws the dagger that he was gifted and is going to stand and cover that hallway and make sure that none of these people can leave this room.
Nice.
That's going to be Brody.
So which one did you attack?
Mace.
Mace?
Guy that was
Yeah,
next.
I'll go hit him.
Hell yeah.
Dirty 20.
Definitely
nice.
hits.
It's the tiniest die.
But they've been doing the best.
So reliable.
Tiny dice, big heart.
Oh,
Super solid.
That's a wise stance, my guy.
27 damage.
Hell yeah. What does it look like when you take this guy out?
God. I'm gonna try to not kill him.
Yeah, make a charisma saving
27
throw.
damage.
Charisma saving throw, difficulty of 20.
That is a 9.
A 9?
Yeah.
Yeah, you swing the blade in such a way that the flat is headed towards him, but at the last moment, Sonder twitches in your grip and turns the sharp end towards him and cuts his throat. Everyone else, you guys can make...
The fucking like Sims thing appears over everybody's heads.
Yeah, you guys can make insight checks as a free action if you would like.
Just getting splattered by blood and being like, ah.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Which is a 20.
Damn.
Hell yeah.
12.
12.
Yeah, 24.
24. Saoirse, you're still kind of back in the hallway. Or rather, I guess you've just stepped out and brained a guy, and you're kind of like bringing the chain back to you, and just kind of like swinging, getting your momentum under control of the rock, which is distracting you. But Magnus and Auric, you guys both see that Brody was going for like a non-lethal like slap with a blade, and then the last moment his hands didn't move, the blade moved. So I think that you both catch in that moment that like Sonder was the one who was out for blood just now. That's gonna be. Is there anything else you want to do on your turn, Brody?
No.
Excellent. That's gonna be Mina Stollenbrud. She's gonna join Broden, and she's gonna kind of like back to back with him, facing down the hallway in case anyone comes in. So they've both got eyes in both directions. That's gonna be. I'm gonna go back to the top of the round. Then now we're out of the surprise round. That's going to be Alvir. And he's going to fire 2 shots at the remaining thug.
Oh, there's just one guy left?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. There are only 3 dudes in this room.
Fantastic. That's perfect odds for us.
That 13 is enough to hit. And 14 on the die is going to hit as well. Just his regular damage this time. Very good rolls, though. 7 and an 8 on a d8 for 23 points of damage total.
I guess I forget that, like, while we were just, like, putzing around in life, Alvy was, like, doing stuff.
He was, like, fighting for survival every single day.
While you guys were in college, I was mastering the bow and hanging branch.
I was masturbating.
Just naked and surviving.
Hanging branch and
Naked and
masturbating.
afraid.
He was clothed for most of it.
Okay, not, like, the way I'm gonna tell it.
Even with the dulled bows, one of them actually like gets caught between the armor and does some damage to that guy, but he is still standing. That's going to be Magnus.
I'll say you have one chance to surrender quietly and live.
Make an intimidation check. With advantage.
Can I swing the rock behind him?
Yeah, I mean, you're going to have advantage already because both of the dudes he was just playing cards with seconds ago are dead. Well, one of them is.
Natural 20.
Oh, damn.
22.
I was
on
saving
natural
Private
20.
Ryan, the guy. He's just
damn.
slowly dagger.
This guy's turn is next. I'm going to go ahead and make a roll for him. He's going to have to roll a natural 20 to not be intimidated. And that's a natural 4.
Nice.
He like stands there for a moment as you have your hands proffered forth at him with the light of the Sparkwinds glowing in your palm. And he like looks around at all of you who have just entered the space, and he drops the axe on the table and puts his hands up.
Can someone tie him up, please, and gag him for a minute?
On it.
Thanks.
Are we out of initiative?
Yes.
Take my axe back. I'm gonna look over it and make sure that they definitely filthified it.
Yeah, the hilt is a little gross. It's definitely got some grimy hand on it, but
I'm gonna spit on it. Clean.
much better.
Better.
I'm gonna go get my bag.
Yeah, you get your bag
And-
off of the guy who's unconscious.
I'll reach in and make sure I can pull certain things out, like my wand.
Yeah, you do so. I'd say also just no roll required based on like passive perceptions. You guys see that there are 2 large barrels in the corner of the room, like opposite the table, that you can see like hilts of weapons sticking up out of, and you see a few familiar items in there as well.
All right, let's get all of our stuff that's here. And
They're like other people's armor around.
Yeah.
Nice.
Can I snack some? Is there like,
You can both make investigation checks.
what is? I'm not very good at remembering the armor, but like, there's like piecemeal, right? Like, you don't have to have a full set. Of
There's half
We
plate.
can do half plate.
Would you like
I
the
want.
armor?
Yes,
chart?
please. Will you tell me what half plate would get me?
Half plate is 15 AC plus your dex modifier up to a max of 2.
Okay.
But you do have disadvantage on stealth.
What's
I
the
already
one
have
that
that.
doesn't have disadvantage on stuff?
Breastplate is a good option if you don't want disadvantage on stealth. That's 14 plus dex modifier up to a max of 2. And then after that, like if you don't mind disadvantage, you can do like chainmail, splint, plate, and a shield gives you plus 2 to your AC if you use one.
12 on investigation.
You don't find any half plate, but you do find a really nice like chain shirt that's better than the one that you had been wearing.
That's 13 plus a max of 2, and it does not have disadvantage on stealth. Chain shirt.
That's what I already have.
Is it?
Chain
You use
doesn't.
I don't have that.
Oh, I must have chainmail.
chainmail is 16.
Yeah.
There's no dex modifier for it, so that looks like what you have.
It is chainmail. You find basically a different set than yours that looks a little bit nicer. Yours is also present if you would prefer that.
I guess I'll take the nicer one.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
You find some very nice leather armor
I think I have leather.
that is studded.
Which would be what?
That's 12 plus your dex modifier
Yeah.
with no disadvantage on stealth.
Okay. Goes up by 1.
Excellent.
I'll put that on.
Both of you, as you find this in this like piecemeal armor and you start affixing it, I think there's a moment where you both look to like Broden and the Proven for a second, and they're like, "Not ours." You fix them, and as you're pulling it on, you realize that it fits perfectly,
Oh,
almost as though it is melding to your shape.
do I
Oh.
see it adjust its size?
You do.
Oh.
Roll a d10 for me, Brody.
So I'll go up to 17.
10?
Nice. Check out the back of that card.
Thunder. Hell yeah.
Rad.
Holy shit.
Thunder resistance.
I want some armor.
Make an investigation check.
I think I'm just looking for like anything that's a little bit more than leather, studded or hide. Let's see. It was a 13.
I think you find some standard hide armor that is present. And something else just kind of like glints in the corner and catches your eye. There's this very like almost plain wooden shield, but it is so beautiful, the wood that was chosen. It's like spalted almost and has this really beautiful varnish. And there's just a very like light bit of either iron or silver work that's kind of like holding the boards together. And it just catches your eyes, looking really nice.
I'm gonna go check it out.
Yeah. There's almost this like moment as you touch it where you feel a chill that goes like from your head all the way down to the small of your back as you like fit it to your arm and look it over.
Sick. I think that as I look at the symbol on it, there's like a giant eye that's very intricate on the front. That's neat. Cool.
Magnus, go ahead and make an investigation check as well.
Thank you.
As you're looking for the rest of your things.
I mean, most of my things should be in the bag, but I do want to look around for other stuff too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not good.
Okay.
I mean, that's still a 10.
10 grimoires.
Like you said that I noticed that the armor was like shrinking to fit them and stuff when they were putting it on, which tells me that they're magic.
Yes.
And if that's the case, I'd like to do as a ritual, detect magic real quick if we have time.
Clever boy.
Sure. I think you guys see as Magnus starts, you've seen him do this ritual a couple of times now. You know that it takes about 10 minutes. It's up to you whether you guys think you have time.
If we
to
don't
wait
have,
I'm gonna
here.
go help guard the hall.
Okay.
you know, if we don't have time, if anyone suggests that we don't have time, I can just cast it as a regular spell instead. And I think it's gonna be fine.
That's up to you guys.
Cast it.
I'll just cast it. And I won't do the ritual, I'll just cast it. so that we can get out.
Excellent. Yeah, casting it, there's actually your wand, which was just kind of like tucked away at the bottom, and you see like the glow of that certain shape, and you reach out and you grab your wand and you realize that there's something next to it that they'd kind of like fallen together down there. You grab your wand and this other strange like wand-like shape, and you take it out. It's a little bit longer and sturdier than your wand. You look it over and you see a very familiar looking crystal in the hilt of this rod that reminds you a lot of the Farquill crystals. But you notice the runes in it are different. They're etched differently, and it gives off a different glow. As you find this.
Oh. I can come up with all kinds of interesting things to do with that.
And I think you guys see, you notice like as you're looking through these barrels, there's like a couple of chests and things. Almost all of these items came from one barrel where they'd been grouped together. You get the sense that these were probably like things that were collected and recognized as being more than a bit paranormal, more than normal, and were set aside probably to be, investigated or taken somewhere down the road. Saoirse, you can go ahead and make a perception check as you go to guard the hallway with the Proven and Broden.
14.
You see this is it's a pretty narrow stone hallway that leads down to a wooden door, but there are 2 windows on either side that maybe once had glass in them, but are now just open to the elements. Staying low, you and probably Broden goes with you, as Mina stays back a bit since she's still got the burden of her partner's weight. And you go and you peer out and you see there's a small, not even like a courtyard, but there's just a small area set up just outside where there's a little bit of a fire pit with a pot of something cooking over it. And you see that there are about 5 people sitting around. 3 of them are sitting around the fire and just having like a low conversation with one another, lots of coughing and sneezing. Occasionally taking the lid off the pot and stirring it. And you see 2 of them sit nearby, chopping up the remains of some unidentifiable creature, presumably preparing more slop for the prisoner's next meal. But they're all almost directly outside the door. There's like maybe 10 feet between you and this little area. You can see in the distance there are other people walking by, but it's also heavily wooded, and as you get closer, you realize that it is really almost stiflingly hot, which is strange for it being like pretty well into autumn at this point. It is warm and humid, and you can see that there's moss and lichen that's like drifting down from the trees. It doesn't look anything like where you were taken from.
Can I gesture to Alvy?
He comes forward.
Or point.
He looks out for a moment and like motions back to head away from the door so you can speak more freely. Stepping back where people are still like getting armor on and equipping themselves, you see Broden and the Stollenbroods are also like gathering now that everything's been gone through. They're like grabbing weapons that look familiar to them and putting on belts that are a little bit too loose now that they're having to adjust. Alvy comes back and he's like, I think it would be foolish to try and tackle another fight outside. We will be out in the open. It'll be easy for them to call for reinforcements. If it were, 2 or 3 people, I think we could launch a surprise attack like we did here. 5 is a little too much for my liking. But maybe if Arixovir is still available, still has the ability available, we could move quietly.
It lasts for an hour, and I think we just burned 10 minutes.
No, he cast the spell.
I just cast
Oh, you just cast it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, and that combat was less than
Yeah, it was
12
like-
seconds long.
yeah.
So yeah, you've still got like 45 minutes of at least.
Could we?
That's not a trace.
We still want to find Petra before we leave, right? We have a guard that's just surrendered, and we have him gagged. Like we could maybe ask him.
I just go over and punch him in the gut.
He coughs and groans and leans to the side. He's gagged. He can't talk.
Pull his gag out for a second.
What do you want from me?
Where is our friend, the strangeling?
Strangeling. He's with father.
I'm gonna look at my hand at the glove. Does it glow?
Yeah, and then an apple pops into your hand.
I'm gonna eat it menacingly.
Ooh, yeah.
But it does does it actually glow when he says that he's
Oh,
my father?
Yeah.
No. No, it doesn't.
Okay.
He believes he's telling the truth.
Okay, and where is father?
He's at the center of camp in the Colosseum.
No glow? Good.
Is there a way into the Colosseum that is not observed heavily?
No, you want to go see Father. You want to go steal from Father.
What's the deal with Father?
You must be fools.
Who is Father? Is it a guy? Is it a monster? Is it
Is
a...
this like a weird daddy thing? Are you like all kittens or whatever?
Father is our God. He is a great being.
What sort of great being?
Like nothing I've ever seen. Like nothing you've ever seen. He is ancient. He is cleansing.
Okay, does it have like claws? Does it have wings? Is it like a human shape? Is it like a floating turd? Like, help me out here.
My description would not do him justice. If you wish to lay eyes on Father, good luck.
So not a humanoid?
No.
Super. I'll regag him.
Okay, yeah. Just as he's like looking at you, there's like that moment of silence. He's looking across you guys. He's literally about to start screaming
Yeah.
for help. You put the gag back in his mouth.
She's like, okay, kitten. I pet him on the head.
Struggles against his binds.
Do we think we have enough juice to...
I don't know what to expect of this father person.
Me either.
I do not think that we should. He like looks at Mina and
I feel like we have a responsibility to get these other people out.
yes.
But we can't leave Petra here.
It seems like if our goal is to retrieve Petra, which is my goal, it could benefit us to, as much as I hate to say it, maybe split up. Some of us take the survivors to safety. Those of us who are still in very good health and form press further into the camp.
We could do that.
Yeah?
Yep.
Who do we want to send out?
Well, I
Like,
think-
who's hurt and who's not hurt, basically.
I'm good.
Good.
Like, I know we're all good, but among the others, like,
Oh, they
Alvi
all
should
look
be
rough.
rested.
The other prisoners all look rough. They've been here much longer than you guys have. A lot of them have not been eating. They've definitely, a few of them have caught something.
If we get into some sort of space where this is being held, we're going to be in close quarters, which is good for most of us.
You think Colosseum is going to be close quarters?
Are they just in the middle of a coliseum?
He looks down at the guy who's tied up. Make a persuasion or intimidation check, your choice.
I'll step on his dick. Son of a bitch! I step harder.
He likes it,
Jokes.
apparently.
Joke's on you, kitten's a eunuch.
Yeah.
He still has a dick.
The leprosy took his penis long ago. You step and you put pressure there, and there's like not the response that you're expecting. He just like
No,
furrows
I'm
his-
intimidated.
Yeah. He just like
Seems
furrows his
to
eyebrows.
Like it? Question mark?
Alvir's gonna lean down and kind of like pull him up by the scruff and slap him across the face. Is Father in the open in the Colosseum? Make another intimidation check. Oh,
I can't help. I'm skeeved out.
natural 19 for Alvir.
Oh.
He probably doesn't get much to this.
He's lived hard.
Okay, yeah, 19. Yes. Roll to resist. The natural 9. Takes the slap and like leans back and just nods. It's like, okay, so Father is a non-human creature in the middle of a Colosseum. So he like drops the guy back to the ground and stands up.
I mean, if Petra is in his right mind at all at this point, like, well, he should have a litany of things that he can do as well.
That's true.
But if he is not,
You guys took a long rest or a short rest in the cell?
We
took a
Long rest? Excellent. He's like, I think chances are good that Petra should at least be coming back around. But again, I have never seen him as afflicted as he was on the road.
I
But
can't.
This is going to have to be a stealth thing. We can't take on additional people, so this would be.
I can't move quietly, so it would probably be better if I helped get people out, because we can just travel through the forest.
Can I see your thing?
What if?
Oh, does it not?
Did you change your armor?
It doesn't say that I don't.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's because I gave you the wrong card.
You gave me the wrong card.
Yeah. Trade me. That wouldn't exist anyway because
There's no-
we don't have those.
Oh, that's way better.
It's still a chainmail.
But medium armor.
Okay,
sure.
so
Change
I
shirt.
still have 16.
Yeah, your AC doesn't change, but you no longer have disadvantage on stealth because of your mithril chain.
That's fine, I guess. One thing has been a bigger problem for me than the other thing.
What, the
What,
low
AC?
AC or
The
the.
lower AC.
I mean, same, but I can always get this to Magnus later.
Something else we should keep in mind
What are we doing?
is
Oh,
if we cannot get to the Colosseum unseen, we're going to be tangling with people like we tangled with on the road. We know that Saren Strout is most likely still here somewhere. He could also be in the Colosseum. Do we feel up to taking him on with just the 5 of us?
it's gonna be him and whoever this father creature is.
I mean,
Yes.
we could get eyes on the layout first, but
Another option is we get these folks to safety, we retreat, we keep an eye on the camp from the perimeter, we maybe see what kind of numbers they're working with, bide our time, maybe at some point they will try to transport Petra and we can...
I could, if we know where we are, we can figure that out. Then
I have no idea. It doesn't... Saoirse and I just took a peek outside. It doesn't look anything like the forest that we were taken from. It looks more like a swamp.
is it like a camp, like a city, or what?
It's a camp. It looks like a camp built in some ruins. Like it was a city once, but there are not many buildings still standing. The I would be surprised if this Colosseum is, visible from far range.
Be proven. Did you say that you had come here specifically to look at these ruins and then found the people that were here?
Yeah. We came here to inspect the ruins and see if we could find anything interesting, any type of items or things.
I'll pull out my map. Where are we?
I forgot you had a map.
Yeah, she looks over it. We were taken here, and she points.
Oh, I don't think I have a.
Actually, make a survival check, Magnus. As she points at the map, you'll have advantage because you're using a map.
17.
17 is great. She points to almost exactly the location where you remembered seeing many plumes of smoke within the woods. If there are ruins here, you had a bird's eye view. You didn't make out any buildings or anything, so it's probably pretty tucked away between and overgrown at this point.
Okay. But I could give directions to it, knowing where it is at this point. I could pull out my Farquill, or whatever we're calling it, and I could try to summon reinforcements.
Is that safe at this point?
From who?
Knowing what we know about
From
Rykard?
from the school who paid to have Petra kidnapped.
Yeah, but he paid that guy, not these people.
That is true. They were working with the church, not the cult. Different cult.
I mean, we also have our friends back in the city at the port.
We also currently have the benefit that if this Rykard is trying to manipulate you or get something from you, at least as far as we know, he is not aware that we have this knowledge.
Right. So, right, as far as Rykard is concerned, we're still thick as thieves.
He does know that we went out after Petra, though, so...
Sure. But, if we tell him that, we found all, I can send a message saying, we found all of the Exordeskins wiped out, and there's some, cult of sick people stealing Petra, and then we've made our escape from their dungeon, but we're currently in their lair. and we need some support.
We
Maybe
could
we can
also-
have them like come out and draw some of their forces away from the camp so that we can get to the Colosseum more easily.
Will try to extricate us. He won't care about Petra. Petra's gone.
We don't have
Well,
to.
they're
we don't,
trying to get Petra, though.
we don't have to tell them about Petra. We can just tell them like we're trying to escape.
In addition, if we have your, if you have quill, ink, and paper, we could send a note through the glove and get Fenley and Talos up here as well for extra backup.
Yeah. We might leave Finley on the ship and just have that.
Also,
I'm gonna start turning the flames over. Like, where's Curtsy?
Oh yeah.
I was going to say we should ask Finley if Curtsy went back to the ship.
That would have been a very long way for Curtsy to try to.
Where do you think he went otherwise?
Do you think maybe he's somewhere in this camp?
I mean, I didn't detect him in the room that we were in, so.
No.
Can you?
I just rolled a natural 18 on a luck check.
Oh.
I can try to locate him, or I can try to locate
dagger?
Petra. That's it for today, though, if I try. We have a general idea of where Petra is, but I think it is more important to try to find out where Curtsy is.
So maybe
You can
our
hide.
best bet is we try to get out of here with these fine folks and rally some reinforcements and keep eyes on the camp overnight, get our rest, get an idea of their schedules, what exactly it is they're up to. Or, you know, we just take these folks to the edge of camp and then we turn right around and head for the center.
Maybe for now, you try to find Petra.
I'm gonna go up and hold a dagger to Kitten's eyes. Pull the gag back down again.
It's like pressed up against his cheek.
Is father going to hurt Petra?
Make an intimidation check with advantage.
Oh no! Those both have a 3 on them. How is that possible? So intimidation, that's only gonna be a 5.
You hold the dagger up to his cheek and take the gag out, and you ask him this, and he goes, "Father, help! Help!" you cut him?
Yeah.
Yeah, you kill that guy. He was, you know, at below 1 hit point, takes a knife to the neck and gargles. And you guys hear a ruffle outside.
Shit.
And as you hear a door opening, I need everybody to roll initiative.
Son of a bitch. Same shit.
Welcome to the Killer
I'm
Club.
like, there's so much blood. God.
Now, only one person hasn't killed a person.
And I won't.
Oh, I get to roll advantage based on my shield.
great.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
that's not great either.
Natural one.
Holy fuck.
Hell yeah, dude.
We're gonna die.
It'll be fine.
We're gonna die. That's gonna be the season finale. We're gonna have to all be new guys.
I think we have to make a run for it now. At least I still have Pass Without Trace.
I'm gonna play as Curtsy.
Yeah,
Just like just wandering out in the wilderness. Hey guys.
We're gonna play as Granny Brady.
Your owl.
Come on, Alfie. Natural 1
Oh,
for a 5.
so
Saoirse.
delayed.
11. I like to be somewhere near the bottom.
That's fair. Arik?
12.
12.
12.
Oh, no.
Who has the higher dex of the two of you?
Think me.
Yeah,
Plus
I have a
3.
plus 2.
And Magnus.
23 on a natural 20.
Hell yeah.
That's someone to roll.
Magnus, you were up first. You can hear footsteps quickly approaching from the hallway. You've got this guy kind of in the back corner up where the barrels were. He's got a dagger freshly pulled from his neck, and his eyes roll back as he dies on the floor. It's up to you.
So we have people out in the hall already, like between us and them.
Yeah, the Proven and Broden are there.
How many footsteps do I hear approaching, roughly?
Make a perception check. This is going to be a difficulty of 16 to correctly number your enemies.
19.
3 people are approaching.
I think we can handle that. That's what I'll tell everyone. 3 guys approaching.
Magnus says
Pete-
this. I think Saoirse you and Alvi like look at each other when Magnus says 3 approaching, because there were 5 people outside.
I know it's not my turn, but we've been in this room for a minute. How much flammable shit is in here?
There's 2 barrels. That's about it. 2 barrels, a table, and 3 chairs, all made of wood. Everything else is stone, and there are some torches on the walls.
I am going to respond to Magnus. There's more than 3.
Do I need to catch them?
You might need to go catch up with the others that aren't approaching. They just might not all be coming, is the thing. All right.
That's all the time we've got.
I'm just gonna pop out and firebolt one of the guys that's approaching.
Go for it. Yeah, you pop around the corner. You see 3 guys approaching, weapons drawn. They each just have these like daggers that have like these curves to them as they are stepping forward in their leather armor.
How much for stealth?
24.
24 hits for sure.
It feels like we don't know what we're doing.
We don't. We blew it. It's all right. We'll pick up the pieces here and keep being quiet. 7 fire damage
Nice.
to that guy.
He takes that in the shoulder. It kind of like hits his pauldron, singes his neck a little bit. He like brushes off some cinders and continues his march forward.
I pop back in the room.
Broden is going to do all that he can, which is rush forward and meet them
No.
to try and stop them in the hallway. That's why he stood here, to keep anybody from entering. He's going to rush up and try and stab one of them with a dagger. That's a natural 4. He misses. You see he goes and like rushes forward with this lupine speed. You guys, maybe Magnus sees this. The rest of you are around the corner still, but you see as Broden disappears in the hallway, Magnus, he like swipes out with the dagger. The cultist just like stops his arm with his hand before the dagger can reach him. And that's going to be Brody.
I'm going to take off running down the hallway. How far does it take to like get to them?
To get around the corner is like 10 feet, but then the hallway itself is probably 20 feet long, and they are already in the middle of it, so they're maybe 10 more feet from you.
Cool. So I'm gonna run and get close to them, and then a burst of like blood mist, and I peer 30 feet down towards, the
Excellent.
door.
So 30 feet down would put you outside. Do you want to go out the window?
Yeah.
Okay. You coalesce in the outside. Make a quick perception check to gather your bearings.
4.
4. You look around. You see there are these large trees with these spreading branches that have moss hanging down from them. The ground is muddy and wet. You can see a few structures that look like they were like foundations for buildings that are now just like stacked stones with moss growing over them. You can see at the bases of some of these trees there are these cone-like little spikes almost of roots that stick up from the cypress trees. Looking around, you're standing in ruins. You can see flickering light in certain areas, but you do not see 2 more people in the immediate vicinity.
But there's like an area where more people would be. I can tell that.
Yeah, I think you can actually see, like between the trees and the foliage, you can see darker smoke rising, like more concentrated fires that are lit.
Start running that way then.
Okay, you take off in that direction.
Just going wherever, huh?
That's going to be Audric.
How far away are the 3 guys? From
20 feet from you,
20 feet? Okay.
around a corner.
And they're around a corner, so they haven't seen me yet.
Correct.
Okay, I'm going to run out, still with this guy's cell phone, screaming, "Help! Help!" And I'm going to try to like run past them, like I'm going to hide behind them or whatever.
Yeah, make a deception check.
Okay. Do I get advantage on it? Because I'm disguised.
Because you're disguised, yeah, for sure.
Okay. Don't do it again, please. Please. Okay. Does an 18 pass?
Let's find out. This is going to be insight versus an 18. That's only a 10. They see you coming around. They actually, the one like catches Broden's arm, who's trying to stab him, sees you. He's going to like pull him to the side, and he actually like makes room for you to get behind him.
Okay. Am I able to... oh, God. Can I make a perception check as well, like outside? Can I see?
Yeah, you can rush past him. You've got enough movement
Okay.
just to get like to the. You can either like poke your head out the door or one of the windows that doesn't have glass, and just kind of like peer out and look around.
Yeah, I just want to look around.
Yeah, perception check.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, so I'm looking out. I'm seeing the same thing as you at first. Like it's all dark, but then the shield that I have on, the eye, like it's like a hologram, so that when I move it up and down, the eye actually blinks.
Yeah.
And that
Like
is
those horrible dolls.
yes, exactly like that. And so that's gonna be where's my perception? That's gonna be 17.
Yeah, you look off in one direction and you see Brody as he's like pushing through vines and heading what looks to be further into the camp. You kind of like scan around, and just as you look to the right from the opposite direction, you see stepping around a corner 2 more people that are wearing those leather robes walking quickly behind Saren Strout, who's just rounded the corner.
Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna shout as if it's like me trying to be like, oh, it's Strout, and I'm just like,
He'll
hoping,
save us.
yes, hoping that Brody hears that.
Yeah, Brody, make a perception check. We'll call this a difficulty of 11.
Does he get advantage because I called it out? Is
That's what he's listening for.
okay.
14.
14 is enough. You hear Auric call out behind you, turn around, and see Saren Strout flanked by 2 more cultists heading
Do they
towards the door you
see
just
me?
came out from.
Like, have they clocked me yet?
I don't think so. I think
Okay.
their eyes are on the door.
Okay, cool.
And now Auric, who just called out at the door. I rolled for Saren. I'm going to add him into the initiative now. He'll be in play in the next round.
I'm on my own without a spell slot.
That is Auric's turn. That's going to be Saoirse.
The first thing I'm gonna do is cast Shield of Faith on Magnus, which is a bonus action.
Okay.
That's gonna give you a +2 bonus to your AC.
And you still have Mage Armor active as well, because that lasts 8 hours, and you cast that last time. I believe those stack. I don't think it's like temp HP. I think you just have a double bonus to your armor class.
Sweet.
And then with my action, how much length would you say I have on this flail?
I think it's just standard reach, so it's still, you got to be within melee range to hit somebody with it.
Okay, I'll rush. I'll kind of follow Arixavir like I'm chasing them, and then kind of like fake out, and I'm gonna try and like swipe the legs out from the guard that they didn't go behind. You know, there were 2. I'm going for the other one.
Okay, just trying to like shove him and knock him prone.
Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah, go ahead and make an athletics check. He will attempt to resist.
Damn it.
DC is 12.
Athletics 7.
7. You go to swipe at his legs. This is still the dude in the front, holding the Broden's arm who tried to stab him. He sees as Auric comes by, moves that guy out of the way. Auric goes behind him and rushes to the door. He sees you chasing, and you swing the flail, like you have it above your head, and then try to fake him out and go for his knees, and he like jumps over it. Yeah, this dude's fucking, he's a baller.
You're sick in so many ways.
That's him.
I'm covering my mouth.
It's like he would have looked really cool if he didn't also look like shit right now.
That's all I've got. That's my movement, action, and bonus action.
Okay.
Now I'm just here.
The 2 cultists who are flanking Saren Strout are basically, they get to the door and open it. Auric, you are standing there as they like motion for you to exit.
Yeah, I think I'm going to. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna get
Oh, God.
get behind them.
Yeah, he like, the 2 of them approach, he like opens the door and he's like, come on, we'll handle these. And
Okay.
steps inside. That's gonna be the Proven are going to rush forward. Actually, she's going to see all of this like happening. She's going to take a few steps back. Magnus, you're the only one still back here. You see as she like turns to her husband, who his face is here over her shoulder. She like whispers something and kisses him on the cheek. She's going to untie where he was tied around her, and she gently sets him on the ground and gets the dagger out. And
Nice.
on her next turn, she's going to enter the fray.
They could have also grabbed some stuff from the barrels. I don't know
she
why.
did.
Like
She
the
did.
mix.
That's right. That's
Okay.
right.
Why
I think-
everybody's like, I can only use this.
Well, I think Broden is using the dagger because he's. You don't know what his whole deal is, but he's young and he's not trained with any weapons. So
Yeah.
he's like, I've got a sharp thing. I'm ready to go.
Is Alfie in this initiative?
Yes.
Okay.
Alvy rolled a natural 1. He's at the bottom of the
Oh,
initiative.
son of a bitch. He's our only weapon.
Up next is going to be the 3 cultists in the hallway. The first one is going to, with his hand still on Broden, you see he grips at his arm where he's grabbed him, and Broden lets out a scream. He's gonna make attack.
Is he just like giving him an arm burn or something? He's just like,
10 hits the unarmored Broden. You see as Broden screams, and where the guy grips his arm, the flesh turns like bright red and then starts to blacken and sloughs off. His hand falls off where he was holding him, and it crawls up his arm to his neck, and Broden dies
what?
Damn.
as he casts Inflict Wounds.
So that was a guard?
One of the cultists, yeah.
Oh, just a cultist. Okay.
One of the 3 in the hallway. The second one is going to swipe out at Saoirse with a dagger.
Please don't.
22 to hit.
Yeah, you know it does.
You take 3 points of piercing damage.
And
That's it. He just stabbed you.
Now it smells like green beans and death. Ooh.
Yeah, there's a really nasty, like, necrotic flesh smell as Broden falls. The third one, who else is here? Audek, you went behind. Saoirse rushed up and swang.
Swang.
swang. I'm swanging.
And swung on him. The third one is like, what did that last one go? And he's gonna turn around and rush past his friends outside and look off in the distance. I'm gonna make a quick perception check. It's just gonna be a DC 10 because you're not trying to hide, Brody. Natural 13 on the die. You see, he looks off in the distance and he sees you, and you see as he grabs this something from a pouch at his side. It's like this long black string almost, and he's going
Can
to
I say
wrap it around his hand. It's not your turn. And
like a reaction?
maybe.
An opportunity attack.
Oh, because he runs past you. Yes, you can. If you want to give yourself away, you can do that.
But you could just maybe grab him.
Like grapple him?
No, it's dangerous. It's too dangerous.
It's probably just as bad either
I'm gonna
way.
kiss him. I know I've always loved you.
Now's the time for me to tell you that I love you.
It's up to you. You have the opportunity.
I'll be fine.
Okay, I'm gonna let it happen. Son of a bitch.
Okay. He sees he pulls this strange, like glittering, almost glittery black string from a satchel at his side and wraps it around his arm and holds his arm up and flexes. And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. This is a difficulty of 11.
5.
5. Brody, you feel your muscles contract and tighten, and you feel as Saunders' heart is like beating against yours, and you can almost feel as he's like trying to pump blood through you faster to will you to move, but nonetheless you are paralyzed as he casts Hold Person.
Is this that same? This isn't that same cultist that cast the. These cultists got spells. We got to take them out.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
I'm good at hitting people with spells.
That
I
is.
can move.
That is all that they do on their turns. That's going to be Alvier. At this point, Alvier is switching to his arrows that he found, and he's not going to fuck with non-lethal anymore. This is a fight or die situation. He's going to...
Quick question: when he cast that spell, was he still within melee range of Arcs?
Mhm.
I mean,
Well, no. I think he left the melee range, and that was Auric
That was the okay.
struggling with whether or not to attack, and he exited melee range. He's like 5 feet outside the door now, and he saw Brody and cast Hold Person.
Do you have reach, like with your big axe thing?
I don't think so.
Oh.
Alvy's gonna
Big
fire.
melee group.
Alvy's gonna fire 2 arrows at the cultist in front that killed Broden. Nice. 6 and a 9. For a total of 13 for one, 10 for the other. 10 misses for sure. 13 just hits. Nice. Max damage on the arrow for 12 points of damage. Takes the arrow to the shoulder and grunts. And that's going to be back at the top of the round, Magnus.
I would love to stay being non-violent, but it seems like our lives are at stake here.
Does feel that way.
So I'm going to cast Magic Missile. I'm going to have one of the missiles... It's hard to tell how hurt that guy is now. That one cultist that just got shot by Alvy, isn't it? It's hard to tell like how hurt these guys are.
I mean, he's pretty injured. He's got an arrow sticking out of him, and he's like singed on the neck.
I'm going to hit him with 2 missiles, and then whoever's next to him, I'm going to hit him with the third one.
Excellent.
All right, these are the 2 hitting that one guy.
Okay.
7 force damage.
Nice. He's still up, but that takes out it blows out a chunk at his side.
And the guy next to him gets 3 damage.
Nice. Yeah, that guy hits him on his breastplate, and the impact definitely breaks a rib in there.
And there's not much else I can do, unfortunately. So I'm just gonna peek back into the room.
Yeah, you kind of I imagine you back against the wall, just at the corner, and you point around, flip around,
Pop out of cover.
Yeah.
Pop back into cover.
for sure. That's going to be Saren Strout. Striding forward, he sees the cultist come out and hold person on Brody, and he's like, "Good work. Get that one back in chains." And he's going to step inside, past you, Xavier. You can make an attack of opportunity if you would like, as he passes you into the building.
Or don't. Okay. I made the decision already.
Yeah. You stand outside looking visibly shaken, probably not having to act very hard, as Saren Strout steps in and draws his blade. Yeah, he's also going to cast Hold Person on Saoirse.
No.
Wisdom saving throw.
Why am I just wanted it. 5. Every day.
Saoirse, you also become paralyzed. Saoirse, you feel your muscles tense up as well. There in the hall, as Saren Strout calls out,
Hold Person is a concentration spell.
"It is." A different guy cast the one on Brody.
Shit.
Um,
There's no loopholes in this fucking life.
That guy's outside.
Yeah, and you see Saren Strout, he just holds up his hand and makes a fist, and that's how he casts the spell. And he keeps that fist clenched, probably his left hand, as he's got a sword in his right. Well, wow. If it isn't this group of prisoners again. One of them is missing. Keep an eye for that. Get them in chains and we'll take them to see what Father thinks. That's going to be Broden is dead. R.I.P. We hardly knew ye. Brody, at the end of your turn, you can make another Wisdom saving throw, difficulty of 11.
Six.
Oh.
Oh no. You are compelled to stay put as it's Xavier's turn.
Why roll so bad when fighting this guy?
I don't know, but you sure do. I'm gonna put this conspiracy theory right here.
Oh, can I see?
Sure.
You hit him.
We may find out sooner than you think.
Yeah.
Is the conspiracy that they're mind flayers? Because that's what I'm thinking.
That was not.
No, it would be a lot worse for you guys if they were all mind flayers.
Also, what's a mind flare?
Can you paint the picture of what is going on inside the hallway that I can see right now? Where is everyone?
So yeah, you're standing just outside the door, peering in the hallway. About halfway down the hallway, 10 feet away from you, you see the backs of 3 cultists and Saren Strout in his full plate armor, sans helmet.
3 cultists, Saren Strout,
On the opposite side of them, you see Broden's body is collapsed and dead on the floor. Saoirse seizes up, and I think you're getting very familiar with the sight of someone being held and paralyzed.
That's not how I want to see people be held.
You hold someone that's holding someone else.
At the
Drop it.
At the end of the hallway, you can just make out through the crowd Mina Stollenbrud, as she's drawn a long sword and is about to rush into the fray. Her husband is leaning up against the wall behind her, and Magnus just tucked back behind the wall down there.
Alvi is also down there.
Alvi is also down there. He's right next to Mina and is firing arrows from a distance.
Windows. Where are my windows on this hallway?
There are 2 windows on either side of the door. That's it.
Everything else solid.
Stone.
How wide is the hallway?
It's about 10 feet across. It's pretty cramped, with them standing basically 3 abreast. And outside, you see one of the cultists is walking towards now paralyzed Brody and is getting some manacles from his belt.
Okay.
I think Oryxovir is looking back and forth between everyone in the hallway and then Brody and the one guy out here and trying to decide what's your
Yes,
move.
I'm fucking panicking. Is there a way for anybody to run past the cultists to get through here? Or is it like a barrage of opportunity attacks if they...
At this point, it would be a barrage of opportunity attacks because it's 4 cultists. Oh, I'm sorry. There's also one more cultist just inside the door with Saren Strout, who just walked in with him, basically. So there are 4 inside, and then the 5th body inside is Saren, and then 1 outside going towards Brody. So it would be tough to get past all of them at this point without some way of moving them.
Okay, the other cultist that has Brody held is walking away, so probably has their back to me. I'm gonna cast command on him.
Okay, what do you say?
It has to be a 1-word command, which is why this is always so fucking difficult.
Boop.
I think I'm gonna command him to release.
Okay, what type of saving throw is this?
This is a wisdom saving throw. Yeah, what is he gonna release?
Everything.
He has
All
to beat a
functions.
14.
Wisdom?
Yes.
That's a natural 15 for a 16.
No, but I had this dream where this was all happening outside,
Yeah.
and what actually happened was he rolled a 5.
5 for a total of 6. He fails. You call out release. I think there's only one logical way to interpret that command. He releases his fist, the string goes limp, and he loses concentration on hold person. And in that moment,
Thank you.
He does so and looks around, and he's still trying to figure out why he did that. That's your action.
That's my action. I'm going to bonus action, hidden step, and then run over to Brody.
Okay, you become invisible, and easily on this turn, you're already outside. And I think Brody had 20 feet of movement left to get to where he was. You get up alongside Brody. That's going to be Saoirse. At the end of your turn, you can make another wisdom saving throw. Unfortunately, this guy's DC is higher than the other guys. It's a DC 15.
Okay, and I get plus nothing. So,
Okay.
okay, nope.
2 cultists. The one inside, he's going to hang back by the door because he doesn't want to rush into the big clump of people that's already in the hallway. The one outside looks at his hand and is trying to figure out what compelled him to do this. He looks around. He doesn't see. Do you come back into visibility at the end of your turn or at the start of your next one?
Yeah, so hidden step, I'll stay invisible until I take an action that forces a damage roll or a saving throw.
Just
For how
indefinitely?
long?
Think up to a minute.
Oh, sorry, yeah, start of your next turn.
Okay, so you are still invisible. He turns, he hears the voice and turns to look behind him and sees no one. Turns around and is confused, sort of scrambling. I think he's gonna try and cast it again. He's only got 2 more slots with this. Yeah, he's going to spend some. So that'll be another wisdom save from Brody.
Damn it. And I can't give you guidance or anything.
You feel as everything comes back to you for a moment, and
What change dice?
I don't know, man. You talk to those dice, so you fucking ask them which one's gonna get you the fuck out
I know
of
which
this.
one you shouldn't
This is
use,
bad.
and it's red and blue.
Yeah. 17.
17 succeeds. He like looks around, doesn't see anyone behind him, turns back and wraps it back around and clenches. And I think you just kind of like straighten up and hold Sonder out at your side, and his eyes go wide. That's going to be proven. Mina is going to rush forward and stab the one that has been taking all of the damage with her longsword, hopefully. That's a natural fucking 20.
Nice.
Hell yeah. It's so rare that I get to roll nat 20s for people that are helping. Two-handed. 16 points of damage. Mina rushes forward screaming and cuts the head off of that guard, that cultist. Beheads him, his body falls. There are now 2 guards and Sarah and Strout directly in front of her. She's going to make her second attack on not Saren. She's going to go to the guard to his left.
Why?
She's just going for whoever's closer. 17 hits for another 8 points of damage this time. This one had also taken some damage from Magnus's third. Yeah, I keep saying Mage Bolt in my head. That's not right. Magic Missile. That is the Proven's turn. Now that's going to be, unfortunately, the cultists.
Oh. Spaghetti.
One of them is going to attempt to cast Hold Person on her. She needs to make a DC 11 Wisdom save. That is only a 10. She tenses. The second one that is still there is going to rush forward and start affixing manacles back onto Mina. That's going to be Alvir. He's going to take 2 shots on Sarah and Strout.
Thank you.
The 16 misses. The 19 also misses. They both just hit his. He's wearing full plate. They both just like ping off of. He's like aiming for the joints and like his armpits where the joints in his armor would be, but it's just hitting breastplate and pauldron as they bounce off. Alvir curses under his breath, and he's going to pull out a short sword from his side now that you guys have your equipment back. And he's going to rush forward, and using his movement, he's going to step between Saoirse and the cultist that was next to you. And he's going to like rush forward down the hallway, turn and kind of like grab you around the waist at his shoulder. And he's going to use
Fireman carry me.
his remaining 10 feet of movement to try and carry you back the other direction out of the fray. One cultist does get an attack of opportunity on him.
Shit.
They rolled a fucking natural 20,
Great. We're both dead.
but it is just a dagger, so it could be worse. 12, 14 points of damage, max damage on a crit against Alvi. It's a good thing you guys took a long rest, though. Alvi's back at his full 75 HP.
Holy shit, he has what?
Yeah, Alvi's great. Alvi's a badass, y'all.
That's why you keep trying to kill.
That's why he's the branch manager.
12 damage, is that what I said?
He's at
think
14. max
14
damage.
Thank you. He's still looking fine. He rushes forward, and Saoirse, he gets you a little bit further down the hall from these people and is going to try and keep going with you. That's going to be back at the top of the round, Magnus.
How many total cultists and Stroud are there in the hallway right now with us?
Total, 3 cultists and 1 Saren Stroud. One of those cultists is back by the door behind them. 2 are directly in front of Saren Stroud, and they're kind of blockading that hallway as a group.
And one of those cultists has taken quite a bit of damage.
Yeah, a decent amount, yeah.
Okay. Which was he the cultist that cast Hold Person on Saoirse?
No, Saren Strout.
Saren Stroud did that.
Oh, but he was the cultist who cast Hold Person on Mina, so he does need to make a Constitution save, which he had taken difficulty of 10. He rolled a natural 12. He succeeds.
Okay.
Because he had only taken 8. So yeah, DC 10. So yeah, he succeeds. She's still paralyzed.
Have it. I'm stressing out in a different method.
Remember to keep your stitches loose.
I am.
You're getting so tight.
Rostone's gonna be so proud of you. Shout out to Rostone. As Alvir's got Saoirse, he's running down the hall. He sees you peeking around and like planning your next move, and he's like, "Any way you could blast a wall open or something?
A wall?
I don't know. Use your magic. Do something magical, magic boy."
Working on it.
Magic boy.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cast Hold Person on Saren Stroud.
Okay, that's a Wisdom saving throw. I'm very familiar with this now. Yeah, he resists. 21.
He actually rolled a 3.
Damn.
For a total of 8. It does not succeed.
And then I shout at the
That's
top
so
of my
broken.
lungs, "Everybody come in and deal with Stroud right now!
Does that
Drop what you're doing! Come in and deal with Stroud!"
Does that release my hold person?
I don't think he
I
loses
could
concentration.
Get there in 1 turn. I took 2 turns of movement to get to where I'm at.
Yeah, but you can throw your sword.
Yeah, so he maintains concentration as long as he doesn't take any damage and have to make a saving throw, which is likely to happen very soon now that he is paralyzed.
He is gonna have to make a saving throw.
Yeah, that's your action.
Yeah, I did that. Shouted to the people outside
Yeah,
to get
everyone
back
to
in
come
here,
get this guy.
and then I'll
Excellent.
and then I'll pop back in.
That is going to be Saren Strout's turn. At the end of his turn, he makes another Wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
Fail.
That's a natural 2
yes.
for a 7. Fails. Damn. Okay, that's going to be Brody's turn. Outside, you hear Magnus yell that Saren Strout is
How
here.
far away is Saren Stroud? Like 50 feet?
20 plus 10, 30 feet. You could get to him, but you would take an attack of opportunity from the cultist right in front of you.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay. He's going to swipe out at you with the dagger.
Going to don my shield first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get your shield on. Rushing past, he swipes out at you with a dagger. Easily deflected. You rush past and quickly get inside. You will take another one from the cultist who's standing by the door. As he sees the door kick open and a stranger runs in, he's going to swipe out at you with a dagger as well. That is 17 to hit.
Meets it, beats it, right?
Yes. You take 5 points of piercing damage as he stabs you, but you just kind of like take that and keep running up to Saren Strout, who is paralyzed in the middle of the room.
You have advantage on your attacks.
And any hit that hits is a crit. Sonder vibrates gleefully in your hand.
Oh, yeah. That's going to be 22 to hit.
22 hits.
Okay. So max damage plus what I roll.
Yeah,
so
so-
max would be, hold on,
Oh yeah, because you get
24, 32,
yeah, because it's 3d6 from your cold damage.
and then a d8.
And then
Because
a
I'm
D8.
one-handed.
Yeah, so
18, 24, or 18, 26,
yeah,
and then
and then
plus your strength and plus the weapon modifier.
Okay, hold on. 6, 12, 18, 24,
where's the
30.
24 coming from? Because it's 3d6, right?
Oh, I have 46 written down.
Is that what's written down?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me double check, but I think that what you have written should be correct. No, it's 46.
Okay.
Jeez.
So 32 plus 3 from that, 35 plus my 3, 38 plus what I roll.
Okay, 38 plus you die. I'll get a calculator ready.
All right, we're at 40, 50.
Oh, damn.
That's a massive damage hit. Is there a chance of him dying from immediate massive damage?
It is 5 points away from being half of his remaining hit points, so it's not quite a mortal wound, but it is
Damn.
very, very
Damn,
close.
those 1s and 2s I rolled.
But that is more than 20 damage, so he has to make a DC 15 con save,
Oh, yeah.
or things get worse for him.
Also, he might drop his concentration on Saoirse.
Oh shit, you're right. That's a natural 16.
Okay.
50 damage, DC 25. He has to crit to keep concentration. That's a natural 5. Saoirse, your paralyzation wears off. Alvir feels as you start moving in his arms again, and he's gonna set you down. For a moment, he like takes you by the shoulders. He's like, "Are you okay to keep fighting? Let's fuck this guy up." And he's gonna turn around and knock an arrow. Hell yeah! That's your attack. Saren Strout takes a massive gash at his back, right where there's like a little bit of a gap between the back of the breastplate and the greaves. You slice across like the bottom of his spine and feel the bone. Sonder just like giggles in your mind and is ready for the next hit.
Hell yeah.
That's going to be Odixovir. You see as Brody runs inside, this guy swipes out and bangs off of his shield, and he's about to start pursuing Brody.
You're invisible still, right? So
At this moment,
next turn,
Yeah.
when I come back.
at this moment, you come back into reality, and he's turned around.
Turned
'cause
around,
he's
yeah.
following Brody.
so he might not attack you if you run past him and try to get a swipe in at Stroud also.
Or just go for him.
That's what I'm like, do I just attack this guy?
We've got to
You could
take down
well,
Stroud.
I don't want to help.
Yeah.
There's. I don't. Well, how many?
You
never-
could.
What I yelled out was,
That was
"Everyone
me.
come in and get this guy."
Yes, you did yell that.
Mm-hmm.
The advantage on attacks against Strout only are for melee, or is that for ranged?
Just for
as well?
melee.
So okay, so ranged doesn't.
Wait, let me double check.
Does
I think it's.
spiritual weapon count as
I
melee?
think
or
every
what?
attack.
Will be melee.
Every attack has advantage, but it's only a crit if it's a melee attack.
Every attack has advantage. Crit for melees. Okay.
Then any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet.
So you could make a ranged attack. You just have to be within 5 feet of him.
Yeah, I think that being said, Alvir doesn't knock an arrow, he just keeps his short sword out.
Hell yeah.
So it won't be a crit, but I can definitely get advantage on a guiding bolt.
People would already have advantage.
But only as long as he's held, which might not last through.
That's true, but also Guiding Bolt just does
It
a
does
good
damage.
amount of damage.
Yeah.
So like, I don't have anything
Yeah,
else
yeah.
that's ranged. I don't have a bow or anything.
You have like isn't your family axe magical or whatever? Or do you still have the spiritual weapon up?
No, it disappeared.
So
Ow.
that disappeared.
That was the last fight.
I'm gonna start with a guiding bolt, which is +6.
Okay, so you
Then I,
rushing past the cultist outside?
do I have to, or do I have a shot on this on Stroud?
No,
because
because you went out the door and to the left directly after Brody.
You could flank.
You went 20 feet out.
I could flank who?
No, I mean, you could go sideways.
Yeah, you could, in theory, because you have range on Guiding Bolt, you just need to get to the door, which is 20 feet. You could use 30 feet of movement to go around to this cultist so that he wouldn't get an attack of opportunity. Because right now, he's-
anyways, because he already took it on him, right?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
true. He used his
Yeah.
reaction. So yeah, you can just
Yeah.
rush past him.
Both of them
Yeah.
if you want.
So the
That's
question,
true. Yeah, both of them.
The question is, do you want to get into melee, or are you just entering the space?
I just want to get into space so that I can see him, and I want to be within 60 feet of Stroud, though.
Yeah, easily.
So okay, so I'll do that. I'm
Yeah.
not taking opportunity attacks.
Correct. Do you stay? So stepping inside the door, you'll be within melee range of the cultist who has already used his reaction. But if you attack and stay here, you'll still be right next to that guy.
That's true.
I mean, you don't have to be. You just have to be within 60 feet. So you
True.
could still be well outside.
You could look in through the window if you want and see Stroud.
Yes, I'm looking in through the window.
Excellent. Go ahead and make an attack with advantage.
Okay. That's +6. Okay, so that's a 24 to hit with guiding bolt.
Definitely hits.
So it's not a critical hit, but that's still 46
Holy shit.
damage. This guy too.
Dude's getting his shit rocked this time.
Good.
This is what we should have done last time.
I'm trying. I couldn't hit him.
Yeah, we were. Well, it's not our fault.
So that's 12 damage with guiding bolts.
Nice.
Next attack roll obviously has advantage. 'Cause he's glittering now.
Glittery.
Pretty.
There's like little sparks of the Sparkwind, how there are sometimes those like almost firework-like like explosions within them. He's got like some of those sparking at the edges of his armor and his face. Saoirse,
Okay, so there's two guys behind me. Okay,
you've got your Warhammer
Oh.
back, by the way, if you want it.
if I can share space with Nina. If I share space with Mina, can I angle a 15-foot cone away from Brothy and hit all 3 of those guys?
I don't see why not.
Hell yeah, Burning Hands.
Nice.
need-
Saren Strout automatically fails dexterity saving throws.
Yes, he does.
The other 2 don't, but we'll see how they do. So, DC 14. All right, the injured cultist, dex save. That's not great. 12, he fails.
Okay.
The one who hasn't been hurt yet, that's good. That's a 17. He succeeds. So he takes half damage.
He does.
And Saren Strout takes full damage because he can't move.
Ah! Shit in my ass.
Shit into your ass?
Shit in my ass.
Do you have C diff?
5.
There is shit in your ass.
You're shitting in my ass.
5 total.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's good.
And everything's on fire.
This guy takes half damage, so that's gonna be 2 points.
Yeah. Is Strauss still up?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw a hammer.
Yeah, bonus action.
I don't use my proficiency.
But you do get advantage.
You do get advantage, yeah.
18 doesn't hit.
18 doesn't hit. 18 hits his breastplate and clatters to the ground, to the
gonna-
stone.
Shit in his ass.
Somebody's getting ass shit today.
Is any of his AC from his dexterity?
No, it's just from his full plate.
Okay.
Thank you for trying.
In
Excellent.
your ass, I'm gonna shit in it. What?
Excellent. That's going to be the pair of 2 cultists. The one from outside, the jig is up. He's going to rush up and
I have a question.
he's going to inflict wounds, or attempt to inflict wounds on Arcanarama.
Ew.
As he runs up and he's like, "Liar! Apostate!" and grabs you. That's a natural 19 to hit.
Gross. Ew. Don't touch me.
It is nasty. 17 points of necrotic damage
Ew.
as he rushes up and grabs your shoulder and your veins blacken.
That hurt a lot.
The next one is the guy inside. He's going to rush up behind Brody. He's not technically flanking because Saren Strout is paralyzed, but he's going to rush forward and... Actually, no, he's going to stay put by the door. He's going to cast Shield of Faith on Saren Strout.
Son of a bitch.
How far away from me?
He's 10 feet back by the door.
Okay, cool.
Couch.
That would be news to me if any of you had Counterspell.
I multi-classed into a level 20 wizard.
At the end...
Teach me your ways.
You just can.
At the end
what's he gonna
of
do?
Mina's turn...
So you're gonna say we can't play anymore?
At the end of Mina's turn, she's going to make another Wisdom save.
My house.
Hey, natural 18 succeeds.
Get out of there, Mina.
But you guys also see that like there's a direct line between Saren Strout and these cultists and like her husband, and she is in the middle of that.
That's fair.
That's going to be the other 2 remaining cultists up on either side of Saren Strout. One of them is going to try and inflict wounds on Brody.
I think that was
No,
like-
wait.
I think-
Mine do. But, that's spell, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use Mage Slayer and make a reaction attack.
Hell yeah. Let's see. 6 on the die. I don't think is going to hit you. That's only a 9.
Cool. I'm still gonna hit him.
Yeah, he reaches out and you can see that dark energy like coalescing in
Gonna
his
knock
hand.
his hand away and then stab him.
You're so cool.
Get him.
Josh always writes really cool characters.
Yeah, this is what Brody's capable of when you let him kill people.
I want to be clear.
Attack.
Yeah.
I, the player, think it's rad.
Ooh, real bad. 11.
11 does not hit.
Yeah.
Were you flanking him with Mina or anything like that?
I don't think so.
Well, no, you would be. So you would have advantage.
23.
That would hit.
31.
I shit you not, he had 31 hit points left.
Holy
Nice.
shit.
That was the guy that the only damage he had taken was the one magic missile from Magnus got him from 33 down to 31. Or no, it was... Who damaged this guy?
Was it Burning Hands?
Burning Hands, it was. Yeah, so he just like was a little bit singed, and he goes to grab you. You just move his hand out of the way and stab him through the neck, sever the brainstem, and he goes down. Sweet. So we're down to Strout and one other guard in the middle of the hallway. The cultists by the door, and now at Audic's position outside. Neither of them have taken any damage yet, so keep that in mind. That's going to be Alavir, who's going to rush forward and make 2 short sword attacks on Strout. First attack. Natural 2 is not going to do it. Second attack.
Is he attacking with advantage?
Oh, no, he wasn't. Okay, so the first attack, that would have been, the first one was a 2. This is a 13 for 19. Doesn't hit. And that's a 2 and a 4. Alvi should have stuck to the bow, apparently.
Alvi.
That's Alvi's turn. He's just slashing away, attempting to slash away at Saren, and just keeps getting armor. Back at the top of the round, that's going to be Magnus.
Okay, so there's just Stroud and one other cultist in the room right now, right?
And the one
There's
outside.
2
And then
in
2
the middle
outside.
of the room. And then one is inside, right by the door, and the other one is outside, right by the door.
But the 2 in the middle are the guard and Stroud.
Yes.
And then the guy by the door, and then another guy out by Eric's.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
At the window.
I only have 1 spell slot left.
Ooh, I mean,
Me too.
Sounds like it's cantrip time. Almost.
Thaumaturgy.
grab a sword.
I'm trying to think of like how much damage Stroud has taken versus like how much he would have had initially.
He's taken a lot of damage.
He's like 110, and he's taken like 60 or 70. God, I just can't tell if sleep would be effective or not.
Oh.
I would have to roll like max on sleep for that to work. And if
Can
I
always cantrip him.
Or just run up and stab him with a dagger.
I have a better idea. I'm sure there's like a loose pair of manacles in here somewhere.
For sure. There's
I'm
like
gonna-
manacles at the belts of some of the people on the ground that have been killed.
I'm gonna grab some manacles and run up and manacle Stroud behind his back.
Excellent. There's no resistance because he is paralyzed. You clip his hands together behind his back. As you move his hand, his sword just kind of like drops from his grip because he can't put any pressure into anything as he gets manacled behind his back, just grunting.
Then I'm gonna take the sword, put it to his neck, and order all of the cultists to surrender.
Make an intimidation check with advantage.
Oh, that was a natural 20. That fell off. That's still a 13.
Okay, 13 is pretty good.
It was like 20. I was like, oh.
I'm gonna roll for them on their turns. But
Okay.
first, I need to check something.
He's
That's-
rolling to see how many more guards roll up.
That's
Yeah.
going to be Saren Strout's turn. He's going to make a wisdom saving throw to see if he is no longer paralyzed, even though he is manacled now. That's only a natural 5. Shit.
Damn.
10 fails. He's got good wisdom saves. He's just rolling ass. Still paralyzed. Brody, it's your turn.
They haven't surrendered yet. Go on. I don't take a swipe at him. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I'd look at the one guard close to me. Does he look like he's like contemplating it, or?
We won't know until their turn.
I mean, take a swipe and fucking drive the point home.
We can hold actions.
You can.
That's like a thing.
Yeah, if you want to hold an action
I'm-
for a trigger.
Yeah, I'll hold an attack on Stroud.
Okay.
Wait, does Stroud go before the cultist or after the
So-
cultist?
He just went.
He
If
just went, okay.
they move towards me at all, or at like their
If they look like they're not surrendering, then
Yeah.
you're going to attack him, for sure.
Sweet. Good.
Keep that in mind. Arixovir, you're outside. You just got wounds inflicted upon you by this guy.
Yeah, I guess I can hold an action too.
The guy outside would have heard also.
Is that action against Stroud or against the guy
No,
outside?
the guy
on you?
outside. If he, I don't want to attack him if I can avoid it.
Okay.
So I'll just ready my axe, I guess.
Hell yeah. Saoirse.
Same deal. Hammer to the closest cultist to me that if he doesn't surrender.
That's the cultists. Let's find out how this is going to go. The difficulty is 13. They are rolling insight, essentially just wisdom check, +1 to this roll.
Wait, so to set the scene, Magnus shouts this out. He's got a blade to Strout's throat, and everybody just kind of freezes as they all like look at each other to see what these cultists are gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Magnus calls this out. You guys are all like, are you going to listen? There's like this tense moment where everybody's just like looking at like locking eyes with each other.
Stand up.
You guys, yeah. On a natural 14 for 15. They're all like, you're all standing there staring at each other. And then Auric, the one outside next to you, pulls his dagger and he's going to try and stab you. Okay. All of your attacks trigger. I'll roll his attack as well.
So does this go in order then? So it would have been Brothy's.
I'm going to say
Saoirse.
I'm going to say his action will be what sets it off. So we'll say your attacks go off at the same time. So like essentially he swipes out with the dagger, you bring the axe down. So make an attack.
Okay.
He rolled a 17, which I think hits you.
Yes, it does. That's a 14 to hit.
14 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
That's 9 damage.
Nice. He rolled 4 damage against you.
Okay.
Excellent. Okay, and then Magnus, you can make an attack with a longsword.
Okay.
So this is going to be plus your strength.
Plus my strength, but not my proficiency.
Correct.
Okay.
Unless you're proficient with martial weapons, which I don't think you are.
I don't think I am. But I did roll a natural 20. And I rolled a 1 and a natural 20.
Oh my god.
I think you should get triple for that.
No.
Are you one-handed, two-handed? Are you one-handed or two-handed?
I'd be one-handing it.
Okay.
What's the thing judges
Because
say?
I have my
Overruled.
The other.
I was like, not sustained. That would mean yes.
So D8 plus 8 plus my strength plus, is this sword magical or anything special? Does it do any special
It is,
damage?
yeah.
Am I going to
It
benefit
does.
from
So
that?
add, shit, fuck me.
No, the sword that stabs you
Add
back.
another 3d8 to this roll.
Wow.
Okay, so that's 24,
So
32,
yeah, in total it's 48.
so
your strength.
33 plus whatever I roll with these D8s.
Saoirse, want a sword?
I kind of do.
And another 23, so that's 56 total damage.
What does it look like when you kill Sarah and Strout?
Satisfying.
I take an active step back as I'm doing that so that I don't hit myself with the sword.
Yeah, it's like hardly even a motion of the arm. It's like you back and him forward. The cut goes across the side of his neck through the jugular.
I think that I'm actually surprised by how easily it comes off, because I'm just like trying to cut his throat and then like the whole head comes off. And I'm like, oh! Just like a moment of horror as I'm holding a head.
Yeah.
God.
And
There's
then
so much blood, isn't there? It's so scary. Don't stop bleeding.
You were
for a
just-
long time.
I smirk.
yeah, you were
I was just recovering from that. I just do an arguably worse one.
God, and the hair is so greasy.
Oh yeah, it's nasty, and his blood has this almost like yellowish hue
Stop.
to it. It's like there was just pus flowing through his veins alongside it.
I don't
Brody,
think that's how infection
your
works,
target is
but-
dead. If you want to switch to the other cultist that's
Yeah,
over here, you
I'll
can
do
do that.
16 to hit.
16 hits.
Can I bonus action before that Hexblade curse him?
No, because this is a held action.
Oh, true. Sorry. Yeah, 30.
With perfect form, you do a back swipe over your head and just cut him off at the neck as well. Both the cultists in the hallway, including Sarah and Strout, are beheaded and fall to the ground. Unfortunately, Saoirse, there's no target within range for you to attack.
Still haven't killed.
And you won't.
Our smiting paladin is the only one who hasn't killed a person.
I'm gonna
Did
say.
Alfie hold it? We would've
Oh,
talked
he
to
should have,
Alfie.
but he was
No,
also.
before.
Alfie's at the bottom of initiative. He would have gone last. He rolled an @1.
Oh, okay.
And he's also in the middle of the hallway, so there's no more cultists in the group at the middle. Just the one by Arxovier and the one by the door. I'm gonna have Brody and Magnus both make an intimidation check, and the average of this roll is going to set the new DC for the remaining cultists to want to keep fighting.
Do they get advantage? I have to ask.
I'm gonna say no, but that's because we're averaging both of their rolls.
Okay.
They're essentially rolling as one person with
12.
advantage would.
Can we not include mine? I rolled a 1. which would be 3.
You're freaking out so much.
That actually fits.
Okay, strangely, a lower DC than before of difficulty of 5. But let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Nat one.
They get plus 5 to the... this has to be in the Tray of Fate. Okay. Difficulty of 5, they get plus 1 to this roll. You want a 3 or lower.
2.
They rolled a 2. Oh my god. And that's why we have the Tray of Fate. Because who would have fucking believed me?
Believed it.
Wow.
Wow.
Incredible. You guys, I think they see this guy stabs Arxovier like in the kidney. How many hit points do you have left?
3.
He stabs you like in the kidney and twists his curved blade, and then takes your axe to like the pauldron. It goes through his armor and cuts into his flesh. As he steps back, leaving his dagger behind, and hears screaming coming from in the building, and turns and looks and sees Magnus holding Saren Stroud's head. The guy just inside the door sees Saren Stroud, this behemoth of a fighter, go down to your group, and he drops his weapons, and there's like the only person close to him is Arxovier. He just drops his weapons and gets down on his knees. It's less like he's surrendering and more like he's just like cowering in fear. He like brings his hands up over his heads and is shaking and like rocking in the corner. As we drop combat, they surrender.
Nice. We pulled it off, y'all. And by it, I mean his head.
It looked accidental.
Gonna grab manacles and
Yeah, there's
gonna manacle the guy that was attacking you.
Yeah, for sure. You step outside. He's still like holding his shoulder. You come out and grab him and get his hands manacled, bring him inside next to the other guy. Alvir's already affixed manacles on the one that was by the door. I think you drag them. Alvir starts taking him back and looks at you guys and the thug that's on the floor as well that you, in your first fight, tied up and were the one who screamed and alerted
yeah.
everyone. Looks at all of them.
He
He's
died.
like, oh yeah, he did die. He's dead. Stabbed by Arxovier. First blood.
Yeah.
He you take these two that you have prisoner, and he like looks at them and he's like, "Shall we pick a cell?" And
Also, like, while everyone's manacling everybody real quick, though, I want to check on Broden, like, to see if he's still alive or if he's dead.
yeah, you go over and his body is like face down. As you flip him over, you see that the flesh up past his shoulder and like partially across his jaw, fully necrotic, fully necrotized. It has like blackened and become almost like leathery and is flaking away in places. He's fully dead.
Shame.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself because I don't feel good.
Yeah,
Smart.
you do so.
I'll give Arxovier 5 points of lay on hands as well.
Thank you.
Did you take any damage?
No, I don't think Brody did.
No, I did, but one hit by a dagger.
Oh yeah, because their inflict wounds missed.
Yeah. Well, I killed him first.
That's true.
All right, let's check Stroud's body for other stuff. Also,
Check
ding
it out,
ding.
boys.
Like, do you want this armor? Ding 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 ding.
How does it
yeah, but-
look?
It is full plate armor. Magnus, make an Arcana check.
Dirty 20.
His sword and the sheath they clearly look to be magical in some way. You would guess probably also cursed.
Cursed?
Yeah, based on looking, as you're kind of like removing his armor and taking a look at it, his armor is not magical, but it is full plate armor. As you're like kind of taking that off, you see his arm that he wields the sword with is gray up to the elbow. And like spreading veins closer to his hand, like seems like wielding this added to his sickness and illnesses.
I'm gonna put that sword away.
Yeah, you do so.
We'll identify it later.
Yeah, I think you get the sense that attunement is what would cause that.
Yeah.
And on that Arcana check, looking over the rest of his body, it's like a miracle that he was alive. There are so many different symptoms of illnesses and rashes and just things all over his body. This man should have been dead a long time ago, but he was thriving. And stepping into your analytical self and trying to get past and push what just happened and what you just did to the back of your mind, you're approaching everything from a very cut off position.
Yeah. Very disassociative.
Yes. And
But
maybe it's a little bit of that from the back of your mind trickling in, but you think to yourself about some of the alchemy that you learned in school and the different types of potions and things that you've been instructed in how to make with the right supplies. And there's just a little curious part of your brain that's like, something could probably be put together if you harvested his heart.
Let me see how disassociative I'm thinking I'm being right now. Am I disassociated enough that I just like shut down and then start carving out a man's heart?
Is there a roll to be made for this?
That's up to you. If you'd like to roll and see, probably like a charisma saving throw.
To against wanting to cut out his heart, or to cut out his heart?
Probably if you succeed, you would not do that.
Okay. I'm gonna try to succeed.
Okay, we'll call it a difficulty of 16.
8. Wait, 8. Okay, so I do that then, I guess.
I'm gonna grab Magnus's arm when he starts digging into dead bodies.
Yeah, you don't like snap and start like stabbing a dude in the chest. I think you watch as like
I'm
Magnus,
doing like an autopsy.
yeah, there's like a
type
Y
like
incision. So it's up to you guys whether or not you would try and stop Magnus, but
No,
you
I'm
see.
gonna stop him.
Okay.
I'm just gonna grab his arm.
What?
What?
I'm trying to see what's keeping him alive with all these diseases. And maybe take his heart for study later.
What?
What? Is that
What?
looking around?
Albie's like,
I have like a dead look behind my eyes.
I mean, I get it, but
Like, you could be like Magic Boy, like Albie called you, or we could start calling you Heart Collector. Which one do you like better?
I'm just gonna wipe my blade.
I mean, it's personal preference, whatever, your identity. That's up to you.
Noting that everyone seems really concerned about my actions, I'm just gonna like internally check my thought process on all of that and make sure that it's not horrific or something.
yeah,
Just like reevaluate.
I think it was very analytical. You think that because of the way that this man has lived his life with disease, there might be a way to harness his core or his heart and use it to be able to maybe cure diseases or maybe inflict them upon others in the way that he did.
Well, but as curious as I am, I'm going to not
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah, you listen to reason and put the dagger back. Albie comes back from taking the remaining guards back downstairs where he placed them in a cell and locked them in, and then set the keys back right outside of the Inquisitor's cell again before he comes back up.
Oh, I'll prestidigitate the armor clean also after having it taken off.
Rad.
Good as new if you want it.
Is anything about it recognizable? Like, if we were gonna try and like finagle our way through still, is this armor that somebody would be like, hey, that's that guy's armor?
I don't think so, because he was wearing so many different like cloths and like ratty cloaks and things over it that when the first time that you fought him, you didn't even realize that he was wearing so much armor until you were attacking him. Especially if you wore it like out in the open, you don't think anybody would see it and be like, "That's Saren's armor. What are you doing with that?"
Yeah, I'll take that.
It is like obsidian black though.
We should.
That's sick.
We should.
Their old armor?
I'd like to stay quiet, but
It is.
Yeah. If not, I'll
Possibly.
take it.
We should take the rest of these guys down to the dungeon.
We probably shouldn't stay in one place for too long with what we've just done.
Yeah.
So, okay, what is the plan? Are we taking the Proven out of camp? Or
And then
are
we
we
can-
heading deeper in?
Well, we can take the Proven out and then maybe rest and then come back in and try to get Petra. We'll have to face Father, whoever that is.
Okay. Really quickly, I just want everybody to make a quick stealth roll.
are we trying to get out of here, or are we just trying to...
Yes, I think we take the stolen broods to the edge of camp, we rest, keep eyes, and then tomorrow we come get Petra.
Oh,
When
and
we threw the
Half
dudes
without
in the
prejudice.
jail cell, the other guys still haven't gotten the key ring, right?
well, I moved
No.
that way out of his reach.
Yeah, Alvir went down and
Okay.
put the other guys in the cell, locked them in, and then placed it back just outside the door to their cell, so they're still like 5 feet away from it. Unless you go down there, you're not aware of what's fully going on.
Before we leave, I just want to check my bag and make sure that like my spell book and my money and all of
Yeah,
that is in
you
there.
do so. You get the sense that these dudes didn't know what they had.
Sure. I mean, they couldn't. They can't see in it.
Yeah, there might be something new in it that you don't know about. But
Oh, it's gonna be a turd. There's a turd in there.
I'd be a turd.
Sand.
my shitting bag.
And he just
You don't
carries it
even know
around.
it's magical.
The bag is shaped like an ass, which
It's a
is why they
miracle.
wanted to shit into it.
It's a miracle. You shit in it 3 times a day, no smell.
Well, at
They would hate that.
at worst, there'd only
So
be
much.
3 shits in there. So maybe I should just prestidigitate the inside clean, sight unseen. Just unsoil it.
You do so. Arctic, you cast Pass Without a Trace. The Sparkwinds come down and then dim to that sort of dusty shadow that lingers around all of you. Everybody make a stealth check. I'm gonna roll for Alvir.
You add 10 to it. Though.
I know, but still.
33 for Alvir.
28.
28 for Saoirse. That's great. You
I
did the
know.
disadvantage, right? for
Yeah.
the- Nice.
Rolled a
30,
16 and an 18.
20. Dirty 20 with the plus 10? Mm-hmm. Okay.
15.
26.
And 26 for Magnus. I'm going to roll for the Stolen Brutes as one person because she's carrying him. That's really good. I should probably give her disadvantage because she's carrying a guy. That's less good, but still a 16. So that's 4 of you, Alvi, Stolen Brutes. That's it, right?
Rodin is dead to reduce confusion.
Yeah.
Did we throw his body in the jail? I assume he's dead.
Yeah.
Or do we want to take him?
ask? Is it? I have one more spell slot. Is there any world in which Burning Hands could get hot enough to burn his body so that he's not here forever?
I mean, I
Yeah.
can hit him with a bunch of fire bolts if you don't want to waste a spell slot.
Good with that, I guess.
You also have Produce Flame as a cantrip, as a...
I do. I didn't know if you would let me use that.
Yeah, for sure. I think working together, you and Magnus can sculpt the fire.
We'll do that in
around-
the dungeon, so it
Yeah.
doesn't.
Yeah.
But at least he's
Run
not-
up all the people.
This will be you.
Yeah, I think you go down. It's a solemn affair as you all have this almost like funeral pyre for Broden, so that his body won't be here in death. Before Adruxavir's shadow encases all of you, and you quietly step out into the light of day. Overcast clouds and tree cover make it pretty easy to cling to the sides of things. With your group check of difficulty of 23, you guys very quietly make your way through, taking note of where various posts are and tents that are set up, getting a sense of the numbers of how many people are encamped here. You get the sense that there's probably a couple hundred people in total, but they are spread out in such a way that it's not hard to kind of like meander your way through. Eventually you hear a bell ringing out, as it seems even placed in the cells, it is discovered that the guards are missing from their posts, and investigation has led to a discovery. But you are already at the edge of camp when this happens, and you put some distance between you and the cultists before finally bedding down for the night. The Stoltenbroods get some much needed sustenance, and her husband is still looking rough, but she just kind of is like feeding him a little bit of broth at a time as you guys make camp and rest for the night. That's where we're going to end this episode of the Sparkwind Chronicles. It's chaos!
Yeah.
Don't forget your microphones.
Oh shit. Oh boy.
Goodness.
That was a
Someone
mess.
hand me a tissue, please.
Was a mess I did not think
Thank you.
we were gonna get out of.
Yeah, there's a lot of ways that could have gone.
I feel really bad for triggering that because I tried to talk to that asshole one more time. And had him to roll 2 3s.
It was like
And
in
you killed him.
like in Tombstone when they're at the OK Corral and it's like guns out and trying to get him to surrender. Then Doc Holliday just like winks at that guy and it sets him off and sets off the whole fight. Kind of like